Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Snowball giving you another Snowcast, and today we are going to be focusing on a Protoss vs. Protoss. Now, I know some of you, well, a lot of you, don't really like the Protoss vs. Protoss matches. A lot of times it can feel like a coin flip, don't really know what's going on, or it can just feel like, oh, one person 4-gates into another person 4-gating into, let's see who has more Colossus. So, in this game, I'm going to show you what can happen if you don't focus on getting just Colossus in a game. So, be warned, a little bit of a spoiler, both players don't necessarily go Colossus this game, but I just want to show you guys that there is more to this game than just the 4-gate and the Colossus. So here we go. We've got iNcontroL, which if you guys haven't been following him, he is the man of the hour right now, or the week, when it comes to bringing pro gaming to the Western scene with the NASL, which is the North American Star League. So go looking for that. It's the North American StarCraft League that he is the front man for, and he's definitely trying to get it started in the West as it is in Korea. So really looking forward to see esports coming to the West, and if anyone can do it, we've got the right guys to do it. So we've got iNcontroL down here on the right hand side, and on the left hand side we've got ChitaPrime. Now, I don't really know much about him, but I do know that the Prime clan is a Korean clan of StarCraft players. They have players such as Marine King Prime, which you may have heard of for his excellent marine usage. But here's ChitaPrime. He is a very high ranked player on the Korean ladder. He is not really that well known. I don't think I've ever seen him in a GSL or any other tournament, but he's really high ranked on the Korean ladder, and he is with the Prime clan, so he is a very good Protoss player, to say the least, in order to get into Prime. So right now we've got everything going down as normal. We've got the gateways going down, the gases are down, and here comes the cybernetics cores from each of them. The probes are doing some harass on the pylons, and the reason why they're harassing these pylons is not necessarily to kill the pylon, as you can see it as actually taking some health damage, but what iNcontroL wants to do right now is he wants to get a probe to get pulled off of the mineral line to go attack his own probe. So he's just attacking this pylon right now, actually doing a lot of damage to it, but the main goal of that is to just get a probe off the worker line. As you can see, ChitaPrime has done that with iNcontroL. iNcontrol's probe is walking around, and that may not seem very significant, but every mineral counts when you're playing at this level. So we do see a chrono boost going down on both the cybernetics core as well as the gateway. He wants to get that stalker out as quickly as possible in order to hide his technology tree. He's going to use that stalker to get rid of any scouting probe, but it looks like his own scouting probe is chasing it off as we speak. So we have all the probes are actually going towards the middle right now, and ChitaPrime is sending a zealot there. So this will be a little interesting altercation, or it could just be everybody pulling back to their respective bases, which it looks like it will. So for the time being, both players are going to be in the dark. This stalker will be coming up, and it will actually be poking right here. It looks like there will be a proxy pylon, so if I'm not mistaken, yep, iNcontroL is actually going for a 4-gate this game. So one of the more standard openings in Protoss, like I was talking about, everyone either seems to want to go 4-gates or just go straight tech to Colossus. So, and we see a Twilight Council going down. So Twilight Council makes neither Colossi nor 4-gate pushes. So we can count on something different going on. It could be Blink Stalkers. It could be even like HTs. You don't see High Templars very often though, but my bet is he's either going to go with a 3-gate Blink Stalker build, which Huck, if you've ever seen Liquid Huck play, he's a very big fan of the 3-gate Blink Stalker build in PvP. So we could see Blink Stalkers, or we could see a DT rush coming in, as he may know or he may not know. Let's see, does he know? No, he does not know about the 4-gate coming down, because what happens is if you get a 4-gate, you usually don't have a robotics facility right away, and from that you can actually hide your DTs so they can't really see anything. So he doesn't really know that there's a 4-gate or not. He's just right now, he's not researching charge or blink. The Dark Shrine is being built though, so we are going to see some Dark Templars coming into play here. And as you can see, iNcontroL is pushing out. He is expecting to do a lot of damage with this 4-gate. He's getting his Zealots and Stalkers warped in. He's using a lot of Zealots, a lot of Stalkers, and only one gas, because this is a very good way to be efficient mineral-wise, not necessarily food-wise, or unit comp-wise, but this is a very good way to get nice, good reinforcements in, and Stalkers and Zealots are actually relatively cheap as far as their damage output comes at this point in the game. So if you just focus on the Zealots to take the damage, and then the Stalkers to stay alive and keep on getting more and more Stalkers, this is actually a really good way to do a 4-gate push. You don't want to take the second gas unless you want a lot of sentries, but then sentries don't do a ton of damage. They're used for their utility of their force fields. So if you're really good with force fields, then by all means do it. But here we go. We've got an attack going in. He does bring the probes in to stop. This is a good way to stop his Stalkers from dying. So the Zealots are chopping through the Zealots. He does have the advantage of whooping in the Zealots, even though Protoss versus Protoss, you really don't have that much of an advantage. And here comes a Dark Templar into play at the perfect time. Right when it looks like ChitaPrime's about to die, he gets a Dark Templar into play. And let's see, does iNcontroL have anything to stop this? He has just started building a forge, so we'll see what happens with this. But as you can see back at his base, he doesn't really have anything to stop DTs right now. Hopefully he can hold it off long enough that these DTs will not be able to make it to his base. I do see something moving down at the bottom. It looks like there is one DT, yes, one DT right here who's going to make his way into iNcontrol's base. But iNcontroL is taking out the base of ChitaPrime. So here come most of the workers. We do have 3 DTs right here taking out all of the Stalkers, and we have 1 DT in the base. The forge is done. A photon cannon is being built. Will it get finished in time? That photon cannon gets canceled. The DT is going towards the other cannon. He's chopping up the cannon, and iNcontroL says, good game. That cannon goes down, and that means he has no detection. So this game was basically to show you the importance of getting detection against Protoss as any race, even as another Protoss, especially as another Protoss, because Protoss tends to have one of the weakest detection forms. You have to either make a cannon or have an observer. There's no other way to detect units with the Protoss players. So you have to have one of those two. If you don't have one, you will leave yourself very vulnerable. Certain things like Banshees are also a big threat, so just make sure you make detection, guys, in your Protoss, especially Protoss versus Protoss and Protoss versus Terran. It's very important. As you can see, iNcontroL actually lost this game because of that. So I hope you guys learned a little bit, and this is Snowball. I will see you guys later.